It was left to me by a very dear friend. I actually used to work for her, and her husband was a buyer at one time in Harrods.
A jewellery buyer?
Jewellery buyer
Yeah.
for Harrods.
Yeah.
And when she died, he gave it to me.
Was it something that was worn on a regular basis?
Yes, she used to wear it nearly every day on her suit lapel.
That's a lovely story, and I'll tell you something, it is in absolutely exquisite condition.
Thank you.
There's not a chip out of that enamel anywhere. What sort of date do you think it is?
I have no idea, actually. I've got to be quite honest.
Well,
I don't know.
these flowers, the petals, leaves, the enamel, it's very, very sort of Art Nouveau in style, isn't it? And just looking at the general size and shape of the piece, I'm quite happy to say it's about 1905 to 1910.
Thank you.
So just sort of nudging 100 years old. And some of the lower grade ball watches have a normal stem winder like you get on a wristwatch, but this, as you probably know, is wound by the rotating of the bezel. And then just around here, if I can find it, there should be a very small, there it is, a thumb piece. You put your thumb in there, move the bezel, and that will turn the hands. So it all does everything it should do. But there's just one thing I'm not entirely happy with. The little rose diamonds around the bezel of this watch just don't have quite the same style and class, if I can use that word, of these brilliant cut ones here. Do you see how that just is just a little bit nicer than the watch itself? Now, let me just see if I can open it up with my little thumbnail. There we go. Look at that. Do you see that little movement in there?
That's working fine.
Absolutely typically Swiss, minute with that tiny platform, which is, I mean, look, it's half the size of my little fingernail. It is an exquisite thing. Wonderful quality. I'm not sure that the pendant actually went en suite with the watch when new, but the colours are so good that it doesn't really matter.
No, it blends quite well, doesn't it?
It blends extremely well because this is an unusual quality of enamel, and it's an unusual colour because you've got the dark reds and you've got these lovely sort of almost corally petals. Right. Well, you're never going to replace it because you'll never need to. But if you went to look for one, I think that's going to cost you an absolute minimum of £6,000 to £7,000.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness me. Thank you. That's wonderful.
Next time somebody takes you out for a lovely dinner, pop it on.
Right, I'll tell him.
You tell him.